What is up, people? Skywalker Hendrix here with another video for you guys today. And today I'm looking at the fifth brother Inquisitor and third sister Reva from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. These are Black Series figures. Super happy to have these in hand. Finally getting a chance to review them. I did get them a little while ago along with the Obi-Wan and Vader. So that review is up on my channel. It's my last video, so if you want to check that out, feel free. But watch this first if you're already watching this one first. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Starting with Reva here, we got her in her box. Her art does look very nice. I'm digging the artwork for this show. And the coloring. The color is a nice shade of blue. Number 3, third sister, get it? Number 3 in the Black Series, this series, I guess. If you want to check out the bio, you can pause and read that real quick. Again, with the artwork, nice artwork on these figures. Really digging that. I hope they release like a mural at some point. But yeah, let's crack her open. Alright, and starting with Reva here, we got her lightsaber that looks very nice. And I don't know why I feel like I have to mention that HasLab lightsaber of hers that recently failed. And honestly, like, if I was not into the Black Series, if I was just a toy collector, or I don't know, like, there was just I seen nothing about that saber. So just wanted to throw that in there. I think Hasbro, I honestly think Lucasfilm made them do that. Like, I don't know. It's a little theory for everyone. But anyway, yeah, this looks nice. The paint apps are really nice on it. That silver pops. And yeah, it is definitely a cool looking lightsaber. And yeah, very happy with that. She also does come with the lightsaber in half, so that's cool as well. It is kind of scene specific, but you know, that scene was epic, so I definitely see some people displaying these with Vader. I mean, I was thinking about it, but I gotta have him facing Kenobi. But hopefully they give us a nice damaged Vader to go with Kenobi, and then I'll put these with Vader. And yeah, just a cool option that I feel like they didn't really have to throw in. But right here we got Reva, and just like popping her out of the package, this is amazing. I mean, brand new sculpt and everything. So this is a top to toe, if I'm not mistaken, a brand new figure. I was mistaken in my last video. I said Vader's helmet was brand new, but it's not. It is the A New Hope version. But yeah, just wanted to correct that mistake. But anyway, Reva is of course looking really nice, and just the silhouette she has, like, she does really represent her character well. Like, this looks like it jumped straight off the screen. Yeah, it just looks really good in my opinion. Nice soft goods here. You know, get that nice flowing action. And yeah, I just think they killed this with, like, just the silhouette and the proportions and everything. It looks exactly like her character from the show. So, and you know, some people did not like her character in the show. I think she was just fine. I mean, they couldn't have Vader just on Kenobi's tail the whole show. So to me, it's a justified character. They had to throw someone in there, and why not more Inquisitors? Inquisitors are sweet, and yeah, I enjoyed the show as a whole. I think it some top tier Star Wars. I mean, there's little gripes here and there, of course, but that's with everything. And I think that this show was heavily criticized because it was so anticipated. It's like a huge build-up, and then once you get the product, the build-up was almost, I don't want to say more exciting than the show, but you guys know what I mean, I think. But yeah, let's take a look at her articulation. So her head, she can look down about that far, up about that far. Ooh, that neck joint is pretty nice. So yeah, some good head movement, really good head movement. And then her shoulder pads are kind of like the Stormtrooper shoulder pads, where it's kind of wedged in between her arm and the butterfly joint there. So those are free moving. You can move her arm as you wish. If you wanted to take the shoulder pad with it, you can do that as well. Just make sure you kind of pinch the arm together when you do that. If you don't, it will stay in the same spot. She can move her arm out that far. Her single jointed elbows do get past 90. Very nice. And then they swivel, of course. She does have, let's see here, up and down hinge on the hand, swivel, of course, and the abdomen, there is a nice ball hinge here, which gets, all the good movement. Her armor just looks really good, too. That nice gloss, and the paint details are applied very nicely. Very happy with this. This is just a great figure. Her legs do go out about that far, forward about that far, and back about that far. There is thigh swivel there, and the double or single joint knee does get, that's about 90. And it swivels, of course. And then you got basic Black Series foot articulation with rocker, of course. So, Hasbro, when they're doing the new molds, they just kill it, I think. I think they're doing really, really good, especially with this wave. I think they really did the Kenobi series justice for sure. And we already have what's announced. We have like a shelf full of figures already. And 4 already are in hand. So that's really cool. It's kind of been known that Hasbro can sometimes be late on a lot of stuff, which, it can lend itself to being a more accurate representation. But honestly, like, as far as I know, this is accurate and it looks really good. So very pleased with this. So let's get into the fifth brother. Now, this figure is probably the most anticipated for me in the Kenobi series so far. I really, really liked the fifth brother in the show. I think he was criminally underused, but, I hope that he comes back in future stuff because, and yes, I know he died in Rebels, but, he could still show up in live action and maybe Andor, hopefully, unless he's dead by then, but I'm not too sure. Maybe at the beginning of Andor, hopefully. But yeah, the actor that played him, I just think he killed it, and I love that artwork right there. But yeah, just brand new mold, Inquisitor. I just loved him in the show. So I'm super, super happy to have this. If you want to check out the bio, you can pause it, of course, and read that. Number 4 in the series so far. Yeah, that artwork, I just think he looked really cool in the show, and I'm so happy to have him in hand. And yeah, I wish we just got a little bit more of him in the show. But, it is what it is. And, yeah, let's get him out of the box. Alright, and here he is out of the box. And yeah, this figure is really cool. Really cool. And for his accessory, he does come with his lightsaber. That, yeah, it's different. I kind of thought they all had the same lightsaber, but it is different, which is cool. That is very cool. It does have this pin because it pins into his back, and that's going to be interesting for posing. I'm hoping it doesn't get too much in the way, but, we'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, very, very cool. But, yeah, look at this guy. He looks awesome. He does, I love, like, he looks like he's got, like, the Balenciagas on. Like, I don't know why, it kind of made me laugh when I seen those. But, makes for a good platform to stand, so you can't complain, I guess. The head sculpt, I feel they could have added just like the teeniest bit of a dark wash just to bring out some of those details. And obviously, like on the shelf, that looks a lot better, like with some shadow cast over it. But of course, we got some bright lights here, so it kind of just is bright white, very bright white. But yeah, let's take a look at the articulation real quick. He can look down about that far, not much at all. He can look up about that far, and there is tilt. And this is firm. I think it is part of the sculpt, like one piece, which is fine, of course. We don't need to remove his little hat, his inquisiting hat. But yeah, I love the armor on this guy. I almost want to get another one. And like, I know this would not be accurate at all, but get like a Star Killer head sculpt and put it on this body. I think that would look pretty cool. But anyway, this is like a rubber overlay piece, so I wonder what's under that. Like, I know some people will probably do that. That could be cool. This could be a really cool body for customizing. So yeah, his arms do go up about that far, and they do swivel. I don't want to push this too much. It is a little flexible, but I don't want to push it too much. Single jointed elbows do get past 90, which is very nice. Swivel, of course. And let's see here. This is not focusing very well. Looks like up and down and swivel. And back, and I can't see that through the camera. I have no idea, guys. Let me check real quick. Alright, they're both up and down. So that is very nice to see. Very nice. And nice ball hinge here, which is awesome. I don't know why I love that point of articulation on figures when it just looks so natural to me. I don't know why. I mean, it is more natural, I feel like. But you guys know what I mean. Whatever. His belt is floaty. It's a pretty nice paint apps on that as well, along with his armor, of course, very clean and nice. Yeah, just all around this figure is really nice quality. His legs do go out that far, as these armor plates do run into his hip. So not very much out, but enough for a good action pose, I feel like. Swivel right there, and yeah, that just kind of goes around. Interesting. I feel like, yeah, if you leave it like that, his butt is gonna like deform that just a tad, but I don't see many people putting it that far. We do get single jointed knees that do bend that far. Just about 50 or whatever. I can't talk today. His nice big Balenciagas do go back about that far and forward about that far with some rocker, of course. And yeah, just the articulation again on these newer figures are just so good. Like, oh man, they look so good. Like, they're very clean looking, and they're just fun as hell. Like, just I'm just loving the new stuff that Hasbro has been doing. So let's get these guys together in a cool pose. Alright, and here is my pose for these two. Yeah, just fantastic figures. And they do have storage for their lightsabers. Reva's is on her hip, and the Fifth Brother's is on his back. So that is also really cool. But yeah, just props to Hasbro on this one. They really did a good job. And this just makes me even way more excited for the Grand Inquisitor, and as Jacob likes to call her from 1313 podcast, the banana head lady. So super excited for those guys. Can't wait to have a really cool Inquisitor display. So that's my review for these guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Was a little bit of a mess there, but we got through it. If you stuck it out till the end, thank you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and may the force be with you.